The visions in the grove have changed. The words of the Ten are now clear to us. Here, this must be the vision that Chief Hikaru saw years ago. All of the visions are changed, and this one... The visions throughout the grove are different now. And this one, it just appeared. Is this your doing?
Visions have changed.
That's the one that inspired Chief Hikaru.
More testimony of the old ones.
Hear now the words that reunited a people. Following the tragic events of the war, Anne Faraday, the chief architect of the reconciliation effort, addressed a nation in need of hope.
If we look into the future, the lens of the recent past, our fears loom. Wars waged against machines, scarcity of food and water, storms that drive us from our homes. But true courage means facing those fears with conviction instead of cynicism. Leading the peacekeeping effort with these brave men and women, these marshals of the new Southwest, has strengthened my conviction that when we are united, we can overcome any threat. Join me. Join us in that conviction as we strive for a nation and a world without want or war.
Reporting for duty, Commander. I'm coming with you.
But Hikaru needs you.
Because of you, he has new marshals. And a rallying cry the clans cannot ignore. So I will stand with you on your mission. Give whatever is left of my life. It is what I choose.
How can I say no to that? Varl, there's someone who wants to join us. I need you to meet him in the foothills and guide him the rest of the way.
On it.
Go to the mountains, west of Plainsong. A friend of mine will meet you on the ascent. I'll join you when I can.
A friend of yours? Should be interesting.
All right. I need to get Ether back to Gaia. Seems like capturing it did something to the other holograms, too. Might be worth checking out.
Well, good thing I have a little something called strategy.
Talk yourself up all you want.
Let this battle be fought. Let the war be won.
When at home or abroad, JTF-10 protected assets critical to the insurrection. Deep in the jungle, concealed by mud and darkness, they laid their traps for their enemies.
Many will fall to
Discover how JTF-10 claimed home field advantage in the desert. JTF-10 seized key assets all across the desert. Where others feared the Mojave's raging sandstorms, JTF soldiers used them for cover, crippling enemy supply lines. Observe the grid of JTF-10 in the mountainous regions of the hot zone. Trained to outlast, conditioned for any climate. JTF-10 were elite defenders in even the most remote mountain landscapes.
May honor call.
Aloy. A word, if
Out
you
in the
will?
field or relaxing at base, Joint Task Force 10 acted as one. Led by Colonel Edward de la Hoya, their bodies and weapons were always honed for battle. Meals, ink, bruises.
Aloy,
These daredevils of the sky
do you
shared
have a
it all.
moment? Blood of the Ten, Aloy. Regala denied. The truth of the visions revealed. I doubt you have enough skin to mark all your deeds.
We'll just have to remember them then.
Well, thanks to you, the chief still lives. And hope remains. But that's not why I wanted to speak with you. I need a favor. A personal one. My grandson, Cavo. He was not counted among the dead, which means he must still be with Regala's remaining forces.
He was taken prisoner.
No. He joined them willingly. Like many young soldiers who seek to mark their skin with distinguished deeds. I must search for him. Convince him to come home. Chief Hikaru cannot spare any soldiers for this task, so my blade is alone in this. Unless you'd be willing to join me. I know it is much to ask after all you've done for us. But Cavo is the last of my blood.
What made Cavo
For some, Regala represents a chance of vent during the Red Raids. It wasn't easy to turn the clans back at Barren Light. Many wanted to pursue the Karja all the...
So when Regala attacked the embassy, they took it as a call to arms.
Yes. But others, the young especially, care only about the glory they think they'll... As for Cavo, it was probably a bit of both. And a youthful desire for a cause to get the blood burning. Nothing I said could stop him.
So if Cavo didn't listen to you when he joined the rebels...
Cavo was too young to fight during the Red Raids. War was a stranger to him. But he must have experienced the suffering it brings by now. He will listen. He must. I just have to find him before it's too late.
You said Cavo's your...
Yes. Before Chief Hikaru, one by one I buried my children.
I'm sorry.
I tried to vent my grief on the battlefield, but I never found comfort there. Only in the wisdom of the visions. And even so, I still couldn't prevent Cavo from
If Cavo joined Regala's...
The chief knows the value of mercy. And the rest of the tribe I'm more concerned about. Even with my support, it won't.
But you have to try. I'll help you find your grandson, if I can.
A while back, our scouts reported Cavo's squad left one of Regala's outposts. His squad never returned, but the scouts...
So we'll start at the outpost.
Shall we head out?
I have some other things to take care of.
I'll wait for you on the hill crest, southeast of the grove. Until then.
Okay. But you should know.
Honor and
They're here. We should ask her. The tribe has asked so much of her already.
Champion, I fear we must lean on your strength and generosity again.
Just tell it to her straight, Ducka. The tribe needs the arena. She's our only hope to getting it open again.
You need the arena? But the cool route's over.
That's true, but we also use the arena to boost the tribe's morale.
We use it for training. Herd in machines so our soldiers can experience the glory of the kill in a controlled setting.
Which, of course, boosts morale. But Chief Hikaru won't let us reopen the arena until the ballista protecting the field is repaired.
We need it in case a machine runs amok, and it was damaged during the cool route. The parts we need aren't easy to find.
I get it. You need me to hunt down some machines and grab the parts.
We'd ask someone else, but every squad in the Grove is on alert. But the task is not without compensation, right, Kala?
Of course. Once the arena is open again, I would be honored to invite you to compete. A wide variety of machines will be available.
And I will award you prizes for victory, not just from the arena, but also for medals won at hunting grounds. You'll be able to trade them for some of the tribe's very best gear.
To fix the ballista, we'll need a sinew from a rollerback, along with some bristleback tusks. Both kinds of machines have been spotted near a campfire to the southeast. When you're done, bring the parts to me at the maw of the arena, on the northeast side of the Grove.
Okay. I'll see what I can do.
One more thing. If you're going back into the wilds, I have another duty tied to our soldiers' morale. A regrettable one. Every Tenakth soldier carries a tag carved with their squad symbol. Rebels have been hoarding the tags of the soldiers they kill. You might find such tags at any enemy outpost. If you do, bring them to me. I'll make sure they're returned to the soldier squad mates and loved ones. Having confirmation sometimes soothes their grief. And there are bounties involved, if that matters to you.
I've already found some of those tags.
I don't have anything to pay you with here. Bring them to me at the maw of the arena when you can.
Thank you, champion. And please don't forget the parts for the ballista.
Guess I need to head southeast to find that rollerback. I already have enough bristleback tusks on me.
Might as well set a new record.
I've heard of you, Outlander. Your exploits must require supplies.
When I'm not here, I spend my time with the hunt.
Now that is a purchase you won't regret. Come on. That settles it then.
Nope.
No army can march without supplies.
thought I'd have something. First we'll full strike. Started training quickly over
I needed the practice. My blade's not as quick as I'd like.
there. Ouch!
How can I help you today? You'll be back soon, I'm sure of it.
Your spear shall lead us.
With your blade amongst them?
เธอตบมือให้ความว่างเปล่า
It sounds like Regala intends to lay siege. Hikaru must be strong.
Well, how many do you have? Uh-huh.
Charging at an enemy, blade in hand?
think any of
ส
them
รุป
are
ว่า สงครามของเดอะเทนคือสงครามกลางเมือง
The 10 stood firm.
Their machines were different from those that roam the wilds today.
Can't stall forever.
I lost. Again. How? I had a Thunderjaw on there.
The strength of your pieces doesn't matter if you don't know how to use them. Even the weakest machine can get you a win if your strategy is sound.
Looks like you know how to play this game well.
Of course she does. You're talking to the best strike player in the clan lands.
How about we play a few games then? Maybe you can teach me a thing or two.
I don't teach Outlanders, but you did help the tribe. Let's say I'll play you, if you can beat my student here on all his boards.
Why do I have to... Fine.
You have a difficult task ahead. If you need any pieces, I've got some to trade.
ยังไม่สู้ค่ะ
Change your mind, huh?
Choosing the right pieces can be difficult.
So, say the chief gets his way. Last thing.
The 10 stood firm.
I heard your brother earned a mark.
Yeah.
Today we'll demand a sharpened blade.
One mark you think is good enough to challenge the majority. Going to try, and I hope I'm
Steady there.
ยากกว่าที่คิดนะเนี่ยเข้าไงวะ
This is Romeo requesting status update. Flight 41, you need to adjust your course to avoid the swarm. Can you respond? Over. Flight 41, please acknowledge. My sensors are showing their cabins depressurized. I think the crew's gone and they're on autopilot. Flight 41's a ghost flight.
Whatever happened to the people on that plane? They weren't there to respond.
You look geared up for battle. Always a smart choice.
Hey, look who's back. You find what you're looking for?
I did. One step closer to taking the fight to the zeniths.
Can't wait.
You still sifting?
Yeah, it's interesting. I thought maybe I could try not much luck there, but I did find images put together. They were made to look like they were the Oseram-like shows. I bet they pay a lot of short.
I made a new friend.
Yeah, I've seen him. Katal, you do know the cards just say these Tanakh drink people.
You shouldn't believe everything you...
Yeah. Well, I guess if...
How are things going?
Hey, you tell me. Varl's new girl...
What did you do?
I made one joke about how they, you know, eat grass a lot. How does anyone fight with nothing but tree leaves in their stomach anyway?
From the looks of it, the Utaru.
Yeah, well, I wasn't expecting it to be that fast.
Just try not to get hurt. I better get...
All right.
Aloy.
2 down, 1...
I'm glad her healing. About those Grimhorns we were hunting. We still need
to fix the land gods, right?
Thank you.
Found anything else?
Varl and I have been looking into... Apparently there used to be thousands... Can you imagine that? I'd give anything to see them. Even though I know that without Artemis or Apollo, that may... At least I can find comfort in knowing Gaia used many of them as inspiration for her. Her memory honors them.
Have you met Katala?
Yes, but Tanakh don't have You must have made quite the impression for him to offer.
Are you guys training?
If you count trying to stick a spear in his gut as training, then...
I've been told. Please tell me you weren't being serious, though.
Of course not.
Good.
I was going for a couple of broken... He called the Utaru leaf grazers. Laughed at the idea of us simple farmers being formidable fighters. Before I knew it, he and I were battling it out in the common room. The man is slow, but he can throw a hammer around. Don't look so worried. We're evenly matched. For now. Next time he's going down like a load of boar dump.
Just try not to kill each other.
Injuring his pride should be good enough.
I better get going.
Right. You've got that sub...
Looks like some of the holograms are working now.
I have repurposed the displays to track Regala's activity in the region.
A useful war map. Aloy.
It's good to see you. I'm guessing you've got a lot of questions?
I've been told of our enemy and their intentions. Your friends showed me to the vision you keep in this place. Gaia, and explained the situation surrounding the other you. They gave me this focus as well. I don't pretend to fully understand everything, but all I really need to know is where to train and when to fight.
Welcome to the team, then. What are you looking at over there?
The others have been helping me decipher the symbols the focus shows me. So, I thought I'd try to understand the weapon you intend to use against the enemy. This Hephaestus. It will be able to...
Yes.
How many?
As many as we need.
Such power. Has the world ever seen the like?
You said you were training...
That's right. I've been watching holograms of your first fight with the Zenith Spectres. They are faster and more agile than any machines I've faced before. How many did the Zeniths have?
I'm not sure. Probably a lot.
I would not wish to face them en masse.
I'm with you there. Must be strange, seeing everything through a phone.
I can see machines, their strengths and weaknesses. Simply to think that such a tiny object might be the most powerful weapon I've ever possessed.
Getting ether out of the grove made for quite a spectacle.
One that showed the entire tribe that Hikaro's mission for peace is the correct path, for it is now blessed by the Ten themselves.
Now that you know...
I'll admit, I find them hard to grasp. From the heavens. And invulnerable.
For now.
I will leave the strategy to you. I trust you will point my blade where it will cut the deepest.
I heard my friend Talana came by the base. Did you get a chance to meet her?
Briefly. A bold woman, going into Tanakh territory with that Karja armor of hers. She'll be lucky if my people don't shoot her on sight.
She'll be careful. She's just...
Whoever it is, they better be worth...
You've had some time with the team.
I admit, I was surprised. Farmers don't make for effective soldiers.
I'm told she rallied some in her tribe and fought all the way to Baron.
Interesting.
Have you had a chance to...
Briefly. He fought well. Are all Nora as skilled?
I'm not exactly one of them. But anyway, they managed to push the Karja from their lands.
I thought my tribe was the only one to have done that.
Does it still hurt?
It comes... I try not to think about it. It's difficult to...
I can't claim to under...
Then you have my...
You said the bulwark was your home.
Yes.
That's all you're gonna tell me?
Fine. As you wish. My parents were killed in a clan skirmish, so I was raised by my squad. As I grew older, I came to be known as an accomplished fighter. Tekote took... I fought by his side against the cart and led my squad on a dangerous climb into the... It was I who opened the gate from the east side.
That must have gotten you some...
Indeed.
Then why'd you leave?
I became...
When we were at the bulwark, Hikaru also mentioned... What does it mean?
The visions tell us that the 10 flew on great metal machines. For us to imitate this feat and it is why the challengers leap into the arena during the cool. Many times, the feeling of freedom.
Why did you leave the Sky Clip?
I was sent to the cool. Back then, I would have obeyed his every order. I believed in him, like one would a father. I was too blind to see the fear of a rising young warrior challenging his command of the clan. I returned a hero from the battle at Barren Light. Never occurred to him that I had no interest in rising above my station.
Why did
Tekote knew I'd be forced to forsake the clan. I'd never be allowed to challenge his command, even if I won. After our victory at Barren Light, said it would be selfish to rob Hikaru, even though he knew perfectly well it was exile. Guised, so I became a marshal.
I'm sorry you had to go.
I am not. Though it pained me at the time.
What did Chief Hikaru say when you told him he'd be joining me?
You spilt rebel blood at the Grove and helped reunite the clans. There was little more to be said. He understood.
Well, I'm honored he lent me his best marshal.
Indeed.
I should get going.
Back to my training.
Wait.
How are things going?
Hey, you tell me.
So I hear.
I made one about how.
From just. I should get.
We'll talk.
Aloy, I'm glad you have returned, and I see you have recovered ether.
Aloy, can you come downstairs? Beta has something you need to hear.
Okay. I'll be right down.
Aloy, I have managed to unlock additional rooms within the facility.
Got it. Hi, Gaia.
Hello, Aloy.
How's Katalo?
I have detected that the loss of his... In an effort to remedy this, I believe he will want to fill you.
A solution? Almost like what was supposed to happen.
Yes. There is still much that can be... For instance, entries from those who perished hearing their hopes and fears may...
Anything I should be...
I do not believe I have elected not to intervene. To allow him to process the...
The processor Ether was installed on was a memorial to something called the... Do you know anything
My knowledge of historical events was unfortunate. However, climate data indicates a peak in regional temperatures in the 2030s. Such conditions would see extreme, prolonged, and increase in dust storms.
But they wouldn't have built a museum in the middle of a wasteland. So I guess things got better eventually.
Yes. Data suggests that temperatures return to average levels in the clawback era of the 2040s.
There was an ancient tank embedded in the... Any idea how it got...
During the Pharaoh Plague, the US military resumed the use of as automated machinery was unreliable. It is possible the vehicle was part of a pre-automated war fleet.
So they fought against the Pharaoh machine until the mountain was blasted apart and buried them. See you later.
Until next.
Anybody see one of my machines?
I don't think that door had power before, but looks like it's malfunctioning. Looks like some kind of maintenance space. I wonder where this leads. Cells? Huh. That did it.
Aloy? A bunch of lights just turned on up here? Was that you?
Oh. Huh. Yeah, I guess it was. Plugging in that power cell downstairs must have turned on these holograms. Oh, looks like I can open that door now. There's a lot of equipment in here. Gaia, what was all this for?
This room was designed for management of the facility's vast seed banks. From here, control center operatives would have monitored new crop rotations into the automated farmlands, now known as Plainsong.
I see. According to this console, there are still thousands of plant samples stored deep below the facility. I could ask Gaia about them the next time I talk to her.
Welcome back.
Hey, Gaia.
Welcome back.
I found some data in one of the rooms you unlocked. It mentioned that there are still functional seed banks beneath this facility. Why is it there?
My predecessor was tasked with reconstituting the biosphere with primary and secondary plant species. Had everything gone according to plan, humans would have eventually been able to introduce tertiary species, including new crops.
Can we access them now?
Unfortunately, it will have to wait. I require control over the machines in order to access and distribute the preserved seed stock.
And for that we need a Festus. It's something to look into later then. I should be...
Goodbye.
birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
She found that recording from the data on your focus. She's been watching it a lot. I think it helps calm her.
You know, I used to watch this a lot too. Whenever I wanted to take my mind off things.
Daddy sure does love his little big...
But there's something you need to tell me?
While you were gone, I came down here to check on her. Then we started talking. Right, Beta? She's been thinking about how to capture Hephaestus, studying the data Gaia gave her. But we started talking about some other stuff. You know, just getting to know each other, right? And then she told me that one of the Zeniths might be different from the others.
Tilda. You saw her at the Hades Proving Lab.
Go on.
On the way to Earth, the Zeniths never showed their faces. My servitor caretaker referred to them as my benefactors, and promised I'd meet them someday, when I had learned enough. And then, one day, a data channel opened in my training interface. In it, Tilda was waiting for me, in a virtual replica of a house on a cliff, overlooking the ocean. It was beautiful. She showed me paintings, books, media files. We met there in secret many times. But a few months later, it stopped.
Can you tell us why, Beta?
I found some data about Tilda at the Hades Proving Lab. I think she was the liaison between Far Zenith and Zero Dawn. She knew Elizabeth Sobek, that's for sure.
Maybe that's why she reached out to you?
What else can you tell us about Tilda? She liked to talk about her paintings. What about herself? Did she ever talk about her life on Earth, how she joined the Zeniths, something like that? She never said much about herself, and she hated it when I asked too many questions. But I think, back on Earth, she was an expert programmer, given that she built a data channel the other Zeniths couldn't detect. Is there anything else about her that we might be able to use to our advantage? She was the first real person who ever bothered to speak to me. I wasn't really assessing her for strengths and weaknesses. You said that Tilda reached out to you using a data channel? It appeared in my training interface as another assignment. When I opened it, there were a series of intermittent glitches. I realized they formed a transpositional cipher. Instructions on how to open up a new virtual space. When I entered it, my training interface disappeared. Instead of the usual holographic teachers and files, I was in a perfect recreation of her home. And you're sure the other Zeniths never knew about it? To them, it looked like I was still in training, toiling away, alone. So this secret virtual space looked like a house with an ocean view? I could see whitecaps and hear waves crashing on rocks below. And there were gulls crying outside. Inside, Tilda had frames that showed off her favorite paintings, changing at intervals to match the light. There was an armchair she liked. She'd sit there and gaze outside while I looked through her things. We spent hours in that house. I never wanted to leave. You said Tilda showed you paintings and let you access media files? Every time we met, she showed me a new painting. I think she was Dutch. All of her favorite pieces were from their golden age in the 1600s. Portraits, allegories, ships at sea. She had so many. It didn't interest you? I liked her media portal. It had so much more than my training interface. Clips, shows, holos. My favorite was this one called Second Time Around, about a family whose kid comes back after disappearing during the Hot Zone crisis. Right, but did this portal have anything about the Zeniths themselves? Anything we could use? No. Any information about them was redacted. So Tilda set up a secret virtual space where she could talk to you, a house on a cliff. Then later, she cut you off. But other than the fact that Tilda knew Elizabeth, you don't know why she did those things?
I don't! Okay? I thought of every possible reason that would make her leave, but whatever I did wrong, I don't know what it is.
When I finally met the others, she ignored me. Acted like the data channel never existed. None of this even matters. Tilda's the same as the others. It won't help us defeat them. Okay. Let's leave it at that then.
What's wrong?
I'm trying, Varl. But she is tough to take. I'm out there in the wilds, risking my life every day, and all she can do is hide in there and tell us how hopeless it all is. I'm sorry she's had a rough time, but she is really not helping right now.
You always seem to be on top of everything, so I sometimes forget about what you've been through. I mean, it wasn't that long ago you were so banged up you couldn't even walk. About that. When I pulled you out of the water back near the proving lab, you were muttering Rost's name. You never talk about him. But he raised you, trained you. You must miss him a lot.
Of course I do. But I don't have time to think about that now. I need to get back out there.
Okay. I'll keep working with Beta. Gaia says she knows a lot about Zero Dawn. And maybe she just needs some time to adjust, and then she can help us with Hephaestus.
Sure. But I won't hold my breath. Did you want something?
2อะไรสักอย่างนั้นแน่นอน
I'll be here. Door's locked. Maybe Gaia will be able to get it. Why is this door locked now?
Beta requested the use of that room as her personal space. I have locked it at her request.
Okay.
Aloy. It's...
Yeah, everything's...
Well, okay.
It seems like you're getting ahead.
Yeah, it's been helpful when I could make... I did find the old ones enjoyed a good brew, only they let machines serve. They even let the damn things cut you off before you saw the underside of a table. And that's half the fun. You won't see me letting a robot serve me a pitcher anytime soon.
I see someone's...
I'm just trying to get some help to take my mind...
You should try playing Catalo. It's a...
Sure, Tanakh. Sure you won't try and kill me if I win?
Pretty sure. Do I smell?
I brought some over with everything that's been going on. Besides, there is nothing. That's what my sister always said.
Maybe another time. I should get...
Back to reading.
Hey, got a sec?
Of course.
How's training?
Discovering something. When we first met, you had this world looked like. I thought it was strict, but a lot has changed. Now I'm just trying to make sense of it versus everything I...
The change is hard. It's hard to believe we're dealing with... sick...
To live on for so long.
Because it's not...
That weapon we found where Beta was hiding. Any chance?
Silence made sure.
Why would he build something to hurt Farzi?
With Silence, there's always an angle. I just don't know what it is yet. What do you make of this?
Well, the way she described, I can't shake off the feeling that Tilda, maybe because she's Elizabeth Sobek's, but whatever she wanted. If we knew what it was, maybe...
I don't know.
Oh well, at least we can take...
Maybe. You feel it?
I was just thinking about Beta and all that time spent with... To think someone would make a person just to lock them in a room to use when need... Elizabeth Sobek sacrificed her, and yet they have no trouble treating Beta like...
Another reason we have to stop them. Did Catalo?
Zoe picked out a room for him.
He's not much of a top.
So I've tried paying my respects for those who told him I'd never seen anyone throw themselves. He said a warrior shouldn't be praised. For a second, I thought I was talking to my mother. Never thought a Tanakh than a Nora war chief could have.
You brought up Ross. He was all I had. And he brought me up the best he could. When Hades discovered who I was and sent the eclipse after me, he sacrificed. That seems like ages ago. What I'm doing now, the sacred lands were all he really knew, so I can't let myself dwell on him. Not with everything I have to do.
I understand. Sometimes about what she would have become, it hurts. You can't ignore it forever. Memories always come back.
I know.
Fair enough.
I should get back.
We'll be here.
Aloy.
Hey.
I am well. Varl told me Beta's having a heart. I wish there was some... A tree won't bear fruit in a day.
The Zeniths did a number on Beta.
I still can't believe she told him the Zeniths are old ones who cut themselves off from the cycle of life and decay. I've never heard of anything so selfish. To deny our dying bodies to the earth. To doom the life that would bloom in their place. It's despicable.
What are you going to learn next?
I'm not sure. I asked Gaia for suggestions, and museum? From what I get, the old ones would store, like you've done here. Maybe one day, more people will be able...
That sounds... Is there anything I can... Are you okay?
You and Varl.
I like to think so.
I was wondering...
Oh.
That bad.
Why do you want to know?
He's spoken of his sister, Vala.
She's the best warrior the tribe's ever known. Tougher than a Thunderjaw. But she could be pretty hard.
I see. I feel silly not being...
I wouldn't worry about it. He's probably afraid Sona will...
I'd like to see her.
I should get going.
Good luck on you.
Looks like this room's changed. Is that your doing, Gaia?
Yes. I have repurposed the displays to track the cauldrons you have acquired data from.
What the? Snow clouds?
Are you almost done?
I was annoyingly impatient at your age, too.
Everything okay? What are you doing out here?
Ask my grandmother. I risked leaving guard duty to look for her. She stopped to see the bloom, and now she won't leave. Since when does she care about flowers?
They're not just flowers, child. They're scarlet stems with a scent that soothes the nerves. Or so I was told many years ago by an Utaru seed tracker.
Done.
I was annoyingly impatient at your age, too.
That's a lot of angry Tenakth. Draka and Yara are already here.
You're their commander. Out. Can stop this.
Right? She can try. Plain song honors you.
You're here.
The hero of the cool roots.
Aloy, did you come to witness the challenge?
Does there have to be a challenge?
Oh yeah, there does.
If you persist, all of these squads will join the fights. How many will die here? And how many will die in our villages once the retaliation begins?
There has to be another way.
Listen to what she has to say. You both owe her that much.
Yara, do you really need to do this?
He sabotaged the wound. You can't tell me you believe he knew nothing about it. And it was all part of his plan, to force a confrontation. Don't you see? This is what he's wanted all along. It doesn't matter how many die as long as he gets what he wants. Command of the clan. No. I'm putting an end to this. Now!
Draka, you lost a lot of good people hunting machine hearts to trade for water. You want to lose more now?
But that cost is exactly why I'm doing this. Why I had to send people to find other sources in the first place. I swear to you, I had nothing to do with what happened to the wound. Ukta came to me, said he found underground leaks that might lead to another well, that's all. I didn't tell him to screw it all up and drain the wound.
So stand down so we can all talk about this.
No! No more talking, no more lies. Yara can't be trusted. That's been proven.
Is this how you two plan to save your clan? By causing a massacre? Over who gives the orders? Drop this foolishness and work together.
She's right. Put away your spears. Return to your homes.
Which means she stays in charge? Forget it.
You see? Replacing me is all he cares about. It's a vendetta. And it has to end here.
For once we agree.
Pick a side, Aloy. Because we're settling this now.
There must be a way to minimize the bloodshed.
The Tanakh never make things easy, do they?
I'm afraid not.
Becoming commander isn't going to change what happened to the wound, Draka. If you really wanted to help your people, you wouldn't be throwing away more lives just to change who gives the orders.
You really are something, Flame of the Desert. But I didn't come all this way to let things stay the way they are.
Then fight us. Just us. You want to save lives? Keep your squads out of it.
I've seen how you fight. These soldiers are with me.
Then we stand with Aloy and Yara. Even numbers.
Fine, old man. It's your funeral. New rules. We're keeping it to just us. Winner takes command.
Nice knowing you, Aloy.
Well, now they're alert.
You should have backed down when you had the chance, Draka.
Keep it simple! Barely a scratch! Battle revealed!
should have backed when you had the chance, Draco.
A hit like that will
You should have backed down when you had the
I won't die today! Can't say the same for you!
Keep your eyes and blades sharp! Don't let them reach you! This is not gonna end well for you.
Pain subsiding. It's over, Draka.
Not just yet. You did your best to follow the path. You die with honor.
Did it have to end like that?
It's the way of the desert.
Well, what happens now?
We live off the water the wound ekes out, rationing until it fills back up. And I'll make sure Arrowhand gets its fair share.
Yeah, you'd better.
The desert never forgets. And I won't either. How you've helped us. I mean. I give this to you now, for all you've done for this clan. I'll send messages to Draka's followers. No hard feelings. People aren't gonna like it when they find out how slowly the wound's filling up.
May your warrior's path lead you true.
Walk in honor. Honor is strength. Go with honor. Good day. No.
โหลเนี่ยอัพอะไรไปถึงไหนแล้วมีแค่2อย่างที่อัพได้เต็มก็คือกงจักรกับดักเพราะว่ากับดักอ่ะมันใช้แต่กระสุนง่ายๆมันไม่ได้แบบต้องการเอฟเฟกต์ฮาร์ดอะไรใดๆเลยมันก็เลยอัพได้ทำไมต้องเป็นภาษาไทยวะก็ลองเปลี่ยนบรรยากาศดูบ้างเผื่อจะได้รู้ศัพท์ใหม่ๆมันก็มีแปลแบบว่าเฮงซวยเยอะเหมือนกันแหละแต่ว่าก็ได้เจออะไรแบบแปลกบ้างรอบนี้ฉันให้ยาล่ารอดอ่ะนะเพิ่งฆ่าเจตาก้าไปเมื่อกี้เนี่ยอ้าวไม่ใช่เจตาก้าไอ้ดาก้าทำไมเนื้อเรื่องมันเพิ่งถึงอ้าวก็ทำไมฉันรู้สึกเหมือนแกแบบเดินทางไปไกลแล้วระดับมีแบบนกบินแล้วหรือเปล่าไม่มันมีนกบินแต่แรกแล้วมีนกบินตั้งแต่แรกใช่ไหมก็มันเป็นสิทธิพิเศษของนิวเกมพลัสมันคือให้เราได้ใช้นกทันทีแต่ว่ายังไม่สามารถโอเวอร์ไลน์นี่ได้นะไหนๆแกก็มาแล้วให้ดูไอ้นี่ดีกว่ามิชชั่นที่แกไม่เคยดู
Are you almost done? I was annoyingly impatient at your age too.
Everything okay? What are you doing out here?
Ask my grandmother. I risked leaving guard duty to look for her. She stopped to see the bloom, and now she won't leave. Since when does she care about flowers?
They're not just flowers, child. They're scarlet stems with a scent that soothes the nerves. Or so I was told many years ago by an Utaru seed tracker.
An Utaru? Now you're telling stories. If one trespassed here back then, you'd have killed him on sight.
I couldn't. Found him picking flowers, right near here in Tanakh territory. I was all set to strike him down, but he was singing.
Singing?
Can't remember the tune now. Just the lilt of his voice. And his name, Nilo. He decided to stay for a day or two. I took guard duty here so I could keep coming back to him. And he kept delaying his return to Plainsong. For the flowers, he said.
Please don't tell me I'm descended from an Utaru gardener.
Almost. Almost. But the thrill of battle called to me, and he had to return to his people. I've always wondered about the life I missed with him, whether he misses it too. Would he welcome me in Plainsong, or at least accept a scarlet stem?
It's a long way to Plainsong, but I get back there now and then. I could pick some scarlet stems and bring them to Nilo, if I can find him.
Please. He was an herbalist there. I know the time has long since passed, but I'd like to know. Well, I'd like him to know. You know what I mean.
I think I do.
Encouraging an old woman? Why would you do that?
Why wouldn't I?
Thanks for going to Plainsong for me, Outlander.
Yeah. Thanks, I guess.
ไปลองเล่นมิชชั่นที่แกไม่เคยเจอดูบ้างฉันว่าความสนุกแบบระดับอัลตร้าฮาร์ดนี่แหละกำลังดีสำหรับคนที่แบบว่าฟาร์มเต็มที่ 100% นะสัตว์บกที่อยู่ในการครอบครองคือหมูป่านะ ตอนนี้ก็เหลือสับฟังก์ชันอยู่ตัวเดียวก็คือโพไซดอนรอบนี้ฉันเอาดีมิเตอร์ก่อนเพราะว่าจะได้เจอเมทัลฟลาวเวอร์ก็ทุบได้เลยทันทีอะไรเงี้ย
ไม่ชอบภาษาไทยมันอ่านไม่รู้เรื่อง
ก็เซฟแล้วก็ไปที่หน้าเมนูสิก็เซฟแล้วล่ะก็คือไปที่หน้าเมนูเลยออก
ด้วยภาษาเกาหลีสเปนยอง
ฉันอยากได้แบบว่าพูดภาษาญี่ปุ่นนะแต่ไม่มีให้เลือกเสียดาย
Where the hell is it? เมื่อกี้มันก็มีตังค่านะทำไมต้องออกด้วยวะ
ไม่เปลี่ยนภาษาในนั้นไม่ได้
ทำไมมันเป็นเขียวสะท้อนแสงอะไรแต่
มันเป็นบั๊ก
หลบนี่หรอ
เปล่าแต่ว่าฟังข่าวลือก็ได้
มีคนขี้เมาอยู่
I hear Tanakh rebels have taken over the border gates west of here. Best stay clear of them if you're heading that way.
Thanks for the heads up. Rebels.
ก็คือโดยส่วนใหญ่จะไม่ได้บุกรีเบลออฟโพสเลยเพราะว่ามีประโยชน์คือหลักๆต้องทำอะไรก็ได้ที่มันจะได้สกิลพอยต์อ่ะเพื่อเอาเหรียญแชมเปี้ยนโทเค็นไปซื้อของซึ่ง
พอยต์แล้วมันจะไปได้แชมเปี้ยนโทเค็นจากอะไร
ก็คือทุกครั้งที่ได้สกิลพอยต์จะได้แชมเปี้ยนโทเค็นด้วยใน New Game Plus เนี่ยซึ่งก็คือต้องการแบบซื้อให้ครบทุกอย่างที่ว่านี่คือไม่ใช่แค่อาวุธแต่รวมถึงรอยสักด้วยกับสีเสื้อก็ต้องใช้แชมเปี้ยนโทเค็นซื้อเหมือนกันแบบ New Game Plus เนี่ยซึ่งแกก็น่าจะเห็นแล้วว่าตอนนี้ฉันสักลายแปลกๆอยู่อันนี้เป็นลายของนักทอแสงชาวเควนไม่รู้ภาษาอังกฤษมันจะเรียกว่าอะไร
มันน้อยซะจนแบบ
ก็มันก็มีลายอื่น
น้อยจนแบบว่า what is this like already new am I supposed to be like
one more search let this go
อีคู่นี้ bullshit people
เซตของไอ้ดอกไม้เป็นภารกิจหลักดิก็ไอ้
ไม่ได้เซตอยู่หรอ
ไม่ได้เซตอยู่เอรานมั้งอ๋อต้องเก็บดอกไม้ก่อนว่ะลืมต้องกลับไปเก็บดอกไม้ก่อน
Gather scarlet stems which it will tell where it is it doesn't
ก็ส่วนเมื่อกี้นี้ไงโหลดเอาก็ได้นะอ๋อแต่ถ้าโหลดภาษาจะกลับไหมนะไม่กลับหรอกมั้งถ้าไปดีมิเตอร์ก่อนน่ะโซจะมอบภารกิจที่แบบว่ารื้อฟื้นเรียกส่วนไล่นาให้เราทันทีเลยด้วยแต่ฉันยังไม่ได้ทำเพราะว่าตอนที่จะทำอ่ะคือไอตอนที่ไปสู้กับกริมจออ่ะมันมีเบโลแบ็กให้โอเวอร์ไลน์ได้ฉันก็เลยไปทำคอร์ดอนที่จะโอเวอร์ไลน์ก่อนแล้วก็เลยแบบยังไม่กลับไปดีกว่ารู้สึกว่ามันยากกว่าภารกิจแบบหลักๆด้วยซ้ำอะไรเงี้ยก็เลยไม่รีบทำอย่างอื่นก่อน
ก็ต้องเป็นสีแดงมันจะชื่อสกาเลตแคมใช่ What else am I gonna get like stomped to the ground?
เลยแล้วพี่
นี่มันคือออกมาแล้วไม่ใช่หรอ
ก็ใช่สิต้องกลับไปตรงกลางๆหน่อยสิแกออกมานอกพื้นที่ที่มันจะมีได้แล้ว
Think she'll find that Nilo guy? I thought you didn't care. I don't. Not really.
เสียดายนะเอาไปขายไม่ได้ฉันก็พอเป็นภาษาไทยแล้วฉันก็เลยแบบอ่านบทความอะไรเงี้ย Data มากขึ้นแล้วก็พบว่าไอ้ The 10เนี่ยมันโด่งดังจากสงครามกลางเมืองอเมริกาเรื่องก็มีอยู่ว่าไอ้บริเวณแถวๆ3เผ่าเนี้ยก็คือ3รัฐเนี่ยมันเกิดเหตุการณ์แบบอุณหภูมิสูงขึ้นรุนแรงมากในช่วงปี 2030 เกิดอาการขาดน้ำแล้วก็รัฐบาลกลางเองก็ต้องการแบบว่าเข้ามาเอาแร่อะไรเงี้ยก็เลยเกิดสงครามกลางเมืองกันเดอะเทนก็คือเป็นแบบเป็นรัฐบ้านนอกอยู่ใน3รัฐเนี้ยแถวๆนั้นนะแถวๆเนี้ยประมาณนั้นสุดท้ายจบลงด้วยการที่ว่าเดอะเทนไปยิงประจุไฟฟ้าของแบบโดรนเบลเลอร์ตัวหนึ่งแล้วก็เลยแบบว่าระเบิดตายหากันหมดเลยแล้วก็สงบศึกกันซึ่งไอพื้นที่ระเบิดก็คืออารีนาเนี่ยแหละ
I should look for the herbalist. Might still be Nilo. I could give him the scarlet stems.
Who is that?
อุ้ยเปลี่ยนเวลาตรงนี้ไม่ได้ด้วย
ถ้าอยากเปลี่ยนมากก็วาร์ปดิ
ขึ้นติดด้านเลยเอ๊ะคือต้องไปร้านโพชั่นเหรอ
มันก็คุยกับตกกระจายเขียวไปก่อนเลยก็ได้อุตส่าห์เดินมาถึงนี่
จะต้องเล่นทุกมิชชั่นด้วยหรอ
อาจจะต้องเกือบหมดนะ
ขี้เกียจคุย
ไม่เป็นไรไปทีหลังก็ได้
Taken to the air here, Outlander. What can I do for you?
You're the herbalist here, right? Are you Nilo?
No, Nilo was before my time. I think he went up north a while back to Riverham. Why? Do you need a special solve?
No, but someone else does, in a way.
ถามอะไรแบบว่าไม่คิด
I'll try Riverham.
ต้องเป็นคนแก่
ดูหน้าก็รู้โลไม่ใช่
ยุคนี้มันจะไปมีแบบว่าโหยมันไส้2คนข้างหลังตัง
I hope you find what you're looking for in Riverham.
You two, what are you guys doing?
walk with Zoe. A brave Utaru if ever I've seen one. But not all are open to her presence.
โอ้หมู่บ้านที่แกไม่เคยไปเจอในเรื่องก็คือได้2เด้งเลยทั้ง2มิชชั่นนี้แกไม่เคยเห็นเลย
This is cleaner when I get out here.
ผิดด่านเด้อ
ผิดด้านแล้วไม่ได้ไปแถวนั้นเลยด้วยก็ต้องบินไปเลย ไอ้ธนูชาร์ปช็อตของ New Game Plus เนี่ยมันเป็นธนูอันเดียวที่มีลูกดอกแบบเป็น Legendary แบบลูกดอกแรงมากแต่มีแค่6 นัดอะไรเงี้ย
ต้องเปลืองมาก
ไม่น่าจะเปลืองเท่าไหร่หรอกแต่มันต้องการอัปเกรดแบบต้องใช้ Storm Burst Primary Nerf ซึ่งหายาก
Okay, Riverhand. I should look for Nilo. Give him the Scarlet Stems. This will break my fall.
เช็คกระสุนหน่อยก็ดีนะว่าใช้อาวุธอะไรอยู่
อะไรวะครบเพลิงอยู่ไหนวะมันไม่มีครบเพลิง
เห็นหรือยัง
ไม่เห็น
เดินไปหลังก้อนหินเนี่ยขวาบนขึ้นเช็คของหน่อยไหมเสื้อใส่อะไรธนูเป็นยังไงบ้าง
นี่ไม่รู้ด้วยซ้ำว่าจะทำอะไรไม่ดูมันไม่มี requirement ว่าจะเปลี่ยนอะไรกับเพื่ออะไร
โอเคเดี๋ยวนี้ฉันใช้กับดักมากขึ้นในฐานะเครื่องมือรอบฆ่าเพราะว่าศัตรูถ้าโดนกับดักไปอ่ะมันไม่สเตลแตกมันแค่สงสัยถ้าแบบเป็นมันตัวเดียวโดนนะแบบไม่ได้มีพวกอยู่ด้วยแล้วศัตรูของอัลต้าฮาร์ดเนี่ยมันอึดมากหลายๆตัวแบบแทงทีเดียวไม่ตาย
ดูตะลูมากเลย ขึ้นไงโอ้
Sounds like someone's in trouble.
นั่งดูภาพรอข้าไม่ได้เรียกค่าจ้างเขาไม่ใช่นักฆ่ารับจ้างไปอีกแล้ว
Those ropes were
กะว่าถ้านานอย่างนี้จะไปเล่นหมากรุกรอละของบนหอนั้นเก็บแล้ว
อะไรวะคือแกพูดมาแกคาดหวังว่าฉันจะรู้ใช่ไหมว่าอะไรคือหอ
ช่างมันเถอะไปแล้วกันคือฉันโหลดเซฟไงเพราะเมื่อกี้เนี่ยมันแบบเจอศัตรูแล้วก็เก็บของใหม่ให้แล้วคือทางนี้ใช่ไหม
จะไปรู้เหรอก็มัน
ไม่ใช่
ก็นี่มันขึ้นมาฉันก็ไป
เมื่อกี้นี้ฉันไปตรงนี้น่ะไปเซตมิชชั่นใหม่ไป
แล้วมันออนโฮแล้วแปลว่าอะไรอ่ะ
มันมีอีกมิชชั่นหนึ่งอ่ะซึ่งมันต้องทำมันนั้นก่อน
อะไรวะจริงๆเหรอไม่ใช่แบบมันผิดพลาดหรอ
ไม่ผิดพลาด
มิชชั่นหนึ่งแทรกเนี่ย
เดี๋ยวไปก็จะรู้เอง
Sounds like someone's in trouble.
We can't let them defile our home. Protect Riverhead. Protect Riverhead!
เสื้อได้นะ
Protect Riverhead!
ขี่น้องก็ได้นะ มีน้องหมูป่า
อะไรคือน้องหมูป่าเนี่ย
เรียกสิอ๋อเรียกในหมู่บ้านไม่ได้ต้องออกจากหมู่บ้านก่อนเนี่ยหมู่บ้าน
Protect Riverhead!
Get round them!
Protect Riverhead! Protect Riverhead! Give them support!
ยิงระเบิดใส่เลย
นี่มันคืออะไรอ่ะ
เตอร์โบ
อ๋อ
No! Not them! Die!
Protect Riverhead! My arrow shall follow! We can't let them defile our home! Push back! Do not let them through! Just like we practiced!
นี่คืออะไร
Remember what you fight for!
ไม่โดนด้วยหรอ
ไกลไปหน่อย
ไม่โดนวะ
เป้าก็เคลื่อนที่ไง
Do not let them through!
ลา
Save those smiles for your families. The Tanakh understand only strength, and ours was a poor display at best. They will be back. You, the one who actually won this fight for us. A word. I want everyone fortifying the pass.
Your warriors seem...
คือมันมีผู้หญิงจากหมู่บ้านเนี้ยมาขอความช่วยเหลือในเพลนซองว่าโดนบุกแล้วเพลนซองก็ไม่ส่งคนมาช่วยแน่ล่ะเติมพลังดิเขาให้เก็บสมุนไพร
Green is early spring. There are children playing with sticks. It's all I can do to keep them alive. It'll only get harder. So far, the rebels have sent mere scouts, but it won't be long till they return for an all-out assault.
ไม่ต้องไปเก็บก็ได้เดี๋ยวไปโหลดจากหีบเอาก็ได้
It's always good to have extra.
And if they bring machines with them, we'll need a lot more than eager hearts to win.
You seem to know a lot about Tanakh's tactics.
Back when the Tanakh clans pushed back the Karja raiders, I joined the fight.
The Tanakh taught you how to fight?
More than that, they taught me how to work with metal. I'm probably the only Utoro who can. Never thought I'd be using what I learned then to fight against them now. We may speak freely here.
I'm here looking for someone. One of your healers.
Our healers are helping the wounded. Whoever you're looking for can wait till Riverhim is no longer under attack.
Fair enough. So, what's the plan?
The plan was making new weapons for my so-called fighters. I send my best climber, Voss, up the drum route to get the materials we need. Wide maws leave metal pods we use for crafting at its summit. But the derangement has made them as dangerous as the climb to reach them. Voss is yet to return. We have defenses to set up, and we are running out of time. If the Savior of Meridian is willing to lend us her strength a little longer, I believe you can get us what we need.
You know who I am.
Red hair, bow, fights better than 10 warriors put together. You're well known, and so is your little disagreement with the chorus.
I understand what this place means to your people, but you're outnumbered and under-equipped. You can leave, head to safety.
Have you ever seen a flower so small and white? When it falls, it looks like snow in spring. My daughter called them winter song. She carried their seeds to the day she drew her last breath. Now those seeds grow in the grove at the heart of Riverhim, planted by my own hands, as do the ones of every brother and sister taken from us during the Red Raids. I will not abandon them.
You know Zoe?
I knew the warrior who led the bravest of my tribe against the Karja, but the Zoe that came back from the rout spends too much time dwelling on things that just had to be done. I'm not one for regrets.
Tell me more about these metal pods.
They are tricky to collect. The Wide Maws sew them. One must be quick enough to gather them before the soil and water take them. But their metal is among the sturdiest I've ever weaved. Without them, our chances of survival are slim.
What exactly do you do around here?
I am the metal weaver of River Hem. But all you really need to know about me is that I plan to keep my people alive. Thanks to you, we might actually have a chance at that.
What makes the path up to the drum route so dangerous?
It's a cave of sunken passages and gaping caverns that only the very skilled can navigate. It serves as a safe haven for my people, but machines have patrolled its deepest passageways ever since the derangement. Even so, River Hem and the Grove live off its waters. We are connected to it as much as we are to the seeds growing behind you.
I'm sorry about your daughter.
The raids took her from me. I found my peace in every cordial that fell beneath my spear. Now all I have left of her is planted in the grove here. No Tanakh will force me out.
Do all Utaru carry seeds with them?
We are given our pouches soon after we're born. When we die, the seeds are buried. A reminder that our deaths bring new life. It is how we remain one with the rhythm of the world.
Oh, if there's no convincing you to leave, I guess we're making some weapons.
You have my thanks. There's no time to waste. Follow me. This way. With those pods and a whole lot of luck, we just might get out of this alive. Let's hope these sprouts can hold their ground against a squad of machines. I can only cover so much ground, and my joints aren't what they used to be.
Looked to me like they chose to stay here as much as you did.
It'll be the fight of their lives, that's for sure. Almost there. This is the best we can do to hide those who cannot fight. But if we fall, the Tanakh will find them sooner than later. We're here. This is it. Do you have any questions?
I'm ready.
Good luck. Come see me at the forge when you're done.
หม่อมน้อยคือใครเหรอ
กับภาพยนตร์ที่แบบอารมณ์เป็นลูกค้าแล้วก็เป็น
Just woke up, didn't you?
อัตราตอนทำงานที่กันทำงาน
Guess I better start finding my way up to the top.
ที่ที่ตอนนั้นมาแล้วก็ไม่รู้ว่ามันเอาไปทำอะไร
I need to find a way up there.
ก็คงเขียนโปรแกรมไว้ว่าจะให้แบบไม่โดนอะไรอย่างงี้มั้ง
ดูแบบต้องแหกแน่นอน
ในนี้ถือว่าเป็นจุดที่ปีนยากอันดับต้นๆของเกม
ไม่ในนั้นคือแบบไม่ต้องลงไป
ไม่ต้องมั้ง
ดูน่าสงสัยขนาดนี้เลยนะไม่ให้ลง
เข้าไปสิอาจจะบอกว่าต้องเข้าไปครั้งหนึ่งอะไรอย่างนี้ก็ได้
That's Faust. These wounds were made by machines. I should take his seed pouch to Q. It seems to mean a lot to Yutaro.
ศัตรูมันบอกว่าระยะการมองเห็นกับความได้ยินมันก็ดีขึ้นด้วยนะการสู้กับชิ้นตัวใช้ระเบิดปิงปองน่าจะดีกว่าตายนะจะบอกให้แล้ว
Let's find a way up these caves. Wings holding up?
ฮ้ยแล้วในนี้นี่คือเคยทำลายปะ
ไม่เคยเพราะเราก็สามารถไปอีกด้านหนึ่งได้อยู่แล้วด้วยไปผลักกระไดลงไป
ไม่เคยทำมา
might be able to jump and use my polecaster to get to the other side.
มันจะถึงทางออกแล้วอะ
แล้ว
ก็เผื่อจะอยากไปทำเมทัลฟลาวเวอร์ซึ่งฉันก็จำไม่ได้หรอกนะว่าไปยังไง
เราทำได้แล้วหรอ
ทำได้แล้วฉันไปเอาดิมิเตอร์มาแล้ว
มันอยู่อีกฝั่งนึงอ่ะมันไม่ได้จะเข้าได้จากฝั่งนี้ไม่คิดว่ามันไปได้ถ้ามันจะต้องไปอีกรอบนึงก็คือไปเริ่มใหม่ครั้งแรกง่ายกว่าเพราะมันอยู่สำหรับต้นดันเจียนเลย
จำใจ
Made it. Time to find those white moths. Whew, well, that'll keep me awake.
ห้ามใช้ด้วยปลอมมากสิ่งอะไรจะไม่ให้ใช้อันนี้ไม่ใช่ของเอาไปเก็บหรอกไม่ใช่ด้วยหลอกดาวแล้วบนซัมมิตนี้นี่คือมันแบบไม่มีวิธีอื่นจะมาแล้วหรอก็ซัพพอร์ตจะต้องบินมาได้นั่นแหละ
ก็คงบินมาได้
There they are. Those pods they're ejecting. They must be the ones Q needs. Looks like I can just pick them up once they fall to the ground. If I'm quiet enough, I can get them without the machines ever knowing I'm here.
ด้านขวาก็มีเครื่องจักรหรือเปล่า
คือตัวเดียวใช่ไหม
ภารกิจไม่ใช่ฆ่าไวมอนะแต่ต้องเก็บสิ่งที่มันปล่อยออกมาเรื่อยๆ
There's another cauldron out there that has analyzing their own machine.
ก็ยังเห็นด้วยตัวอยู่นะ
ท่าไหร่ดีไม่ได้เต็มอยู่นะตอนนี้
เต็มสิไม่เต็มเลยไม่เต็ม
ดูเส้นทางการเดินของโปรสิก็มันเห็นแมชชีนตาย
หรอเมื่อก่อนไม่เห็นสนใจ
ก็เป็นเพราะมันเป็นหมดยาก
Got it.
คุยมาไปเรื่อยๆ
Time to get out of here.
ก็กลับได้แล้วกลับไปหาคิวได้แล้ว
แกก็เอาไอ้นั้นปลาโป่งตายไป
เรามาลองดูวิธีอะไรแปลกๆใหม่ๆบ้าง
บางระเบิดใส่โป่ง
There we go. เอ้าวางในน้ำไม่ได้เหรอ
ไม่ควรจะวางได้อยู่หรอกนะ
ไปรู้เหรอมันก็ไม่ได้แล้ววิธีนี้งั้นแค่หนีมันเป็นแล้วกัน
การฆ่าฮิปโปได้ไม่ได้จำเป็น
จริงๆมันร่อนลงไปได้เลยแต่ว่าไปหาของไงจุดเริ่มต้นเหรอเนี่ย อ้าวอยู่ตรงนี้โอเคอ๋อเป็นทางอะไร
มันแค่เชื่อมทาง
เดี๋ยวจะมีการต่อสู้ใหญ่รออยู่นะ ซึ่งถ้าวางกับดักก็น่าจะช่วยได้เหมือนกัน
ฉันทำไม่เป็นหรอกอยากเรียกน้องได้มันจะไม่ให้เรียก
ไม่มีทางเพราะว่าแกเป็นฝ่ายตั้งรับอยู่ในหมู่บ้าน ชุดชาวนาหน้าหนาวอุตาลูเนี่ย ไม่ได้มีความสามารถในการทำให้ไซเรนยิงไกลได้แรงขึ้นนะน่าจะอยู่ในคอยซึ่งบอกว่าออกไปแล้วนะ
ก็มันไม่ได้ไซเลนป่ะ
แค่บอกไว้เฉยๆ
แค่แบบเลนสแท็กเฉยๆสเตลเลนพลัสแปลว่าอะไรวะ
ก็ฉันเพิ่งเอามาติดไง ตอนแรกแกได้เอามันออกไปแล้ว
Careful, Outlander. These fields are wrought with light. A newcomer. Have you come to learn about ways?
Hope you're doing well.
You are from the east, no?
I'm back at the cave entrance. I can make my way back to Riverham from here. I've got what you needed.
Not a moment too soon. Did you find Voss?
I brought his seed pouch back.
I pray it'll be the last I bury. But now I need to get the weapons ready.
Let's hope it'll be enough.
It'll have to be.
You are not welcome here!
Get back! We'll handle it!
Stay on her! Take them one by one! Damn it!
Whoa! My armor!
Concentrate your fire! Get back!
I'm on it!
กำลังเสริม มีคอสไตเลอร์ด้วย
Don't let them flank you!
ตัวว่าไปอยู่ตรงนี้แกก็น่าจะเรียกน้องเลย
Hold the line!
เอาของหมดแล้ว อ้าวเฮ้ยยิงไม่ได้
Guess these young ones knew how to aim after all. Even so, we owe you this victory, Huntress.
It wasn't my strategy or craft that got us here, Q. I just brought in some parts.
Even so, I want you to have this. It did good by my people. It'll do good by you.
I'll take good care of it.
Before you said you were looking for a healer.
ก็ไม่ได้อะไร จริงๆควรจะขายก่อน
By the name of Nilo?
Nilo.
ลืม
You should speak to Gia. With Riverham safe once again, I'm sure you will find her attending the grove.
Thank you, Q.
Be safe out there.
นี่ควรจะมีพี่น้องฝาแฝดเกิดขึ้นในเกม
Did she say Nilo?
ทำไมแกคิดว่ามันเหมือนแบบคนที่บาเลนไลท์หรือเปล่า
หัวหน้าบาเลนไลน์ชัดๆ
We should catch up soon. Please be safe, Outlander. Dangerous machine.
You should stay away.
The first bloom of the winter song. I can feel the heaviness of my years fade away just by looking at them.
They're beautiful.
It was good to see the young ones fight for this place. I'll be damned if those sprouts didn't hold their own, strong as the roots of a proud tree. Just don't tell them I said that.
Your secret's safe.
Now, I better make sure our newly victorious warriors don't injure themselves while celebrating.
I'll care for them until the end of my days.
Aloy, I can't believe it. I came back ready for a fight and instead found that you had already ended one.
I wasn't alone. Your people are lucky to have Q leading them.
Stubborn as weeds, that one. I'm just glad we're all back in Riverham. For good, this time. May the land always bloom in your steps, Aloy.
Hi there.
Nora, here. You're a long way from home.
I suppose I am. I'm looking for an herbalist named Nilo. I think I heard you say his name.
You've come to the right place. His seeds were buried here, where he tended the blooms of others, including my mother's. I'm his daughter, Gia.
How long has he been gone?
Some 5 years now. He put a lot of love into this grove. Almost as much as he gave me. That's why I could never abandon Riverham.
I'd like to leave some flowers, if I may. From an old friend of his.
Scarlet stems. They're rare in these parts, but they were his favorite. I never knew why. He planted them whenever he could, but never picked them. Preferred to just watch them bloom.
Sounds about right. So he was a good man who led a full life?
He was. And he did. I don't know who this old friend is, but if my father liked them, they must be a good soul.
Hunter to hunter, let's trade.
ลองดูเพื่อมีคอยน่าสนใจ แต่ยากเพราะว่านี่มันต้นเกม ไม่มีคอยขายด้วย
Return and we shall make a trade.
ใส่วอลทายสลัดหมดแต่ในเมื่อกี้เนี้ย
ใช่
ครับได้แค่7 รอบเอง
วิชาเมื่อกี้ก็นาน ก่อนจะออกมาอีกรอบ
ก็มันเป็นมิชชั่นซ้อนกัน2 อันแต่ว่าตอนฉันมาทำไอ้เควสส่งดอกไม้เนี่ยฉันจบไอ้มิชชั่นแรกนานแล้วไงมิชชั่นคิวนั่นแหละก็เลยกลายเป็นแค่วาร์ปไปวาร์ปมาเฉยๆไม่มีอะไรแล้วก็ฉันไปเจอหมู่บ้านนั้นโดยที่ไม่ได้เจอไอ้ผู้หญิงที่มาขอความช่วยเหลือด้วยก็เลยไม่มีบทของผู้หญิงนั้นหรอก
I can still see well enough, girl.
Is my long vigil over? You have word from my grandmother's gardener?
Yes and no. I laid the scarlet stems at his grave. His favorite flower, according to his daughter. Always loved to watch them bloom.
He's gone. But he did think of me over the years. That'll have to be enough.
Really? That's it? Are you sure you got the right herbalist?
Huh. Seemed like you thought it was a fool's errand.
Well, it's just that it meant something to you. It could have been a whole other life.
Could have been. But this life hasn't turned out so bad. I even have a granddaughter who cares enough to come looking for me out in the wilds. And I've still got scarlet stems to remind me of Nilo.
Sounds like your grandmother's got it all figured out.
Maybe she does. Just tell me the next time you want to come out here, okay? Instead of disappearing?
Maybe I will. Here, Outlander. Take this. For helping an old woman to remember she was once young.
14 ครั้ง
หุ่นลุงเสียไปนะสำหรับการจะเป็นโอเวอร์แมนแบบเหนียงยังไม่มีด้วยซ้ำ
You did a good thing for my grandmother.
แถมหน้ายังพุทเมคอัพออนได้ด้วยจริงๆแล้วมันต้องแบบ
I'll never get tired of the bloom.
I know.
ปกติจะไม่ได้เลยใช่ไหม
ก็พอแก่ปุ๊บจะแบบแปะเมคอัพยากได้เหมือนเคยได้ยินใน YouTube เลย
คราวนี้ไปบุกค่ายโจรที่แกไม่เคยเจอกันเถอะ
มันแบบผิวไม่มีความชุ่มชื้นอะไรอย่างเงี้ยก็เลยแบบเอาอะไรมาแปะก็ไม่ติดเลย
โอ้ตรงนี้ก็ไม่เคยมาด้วยซ้ำอันนี้เป็นชาโดว์คาจาคนสุดท้ายข้างหน้านี่คือเกินข้างขาว
คือนี้หรอ
อยู่ใกล้ๆกับไก่ซึ่งเล่นรอบนี้ยังไม่ได้ไปฟาร์มไก่ตัวนี้เลยปรากฏการต่อสู้ที่ดูเดือดและยากที่สุดก็คือสู้กับศัตรูแบบศัตรูกระจอกแถวๆนี้แบบจำนวนมากๆโดนลุมพร้อมกัน
Looks like some kind of dig site. What's going on here?
เท่ครับควรจะไปฟีดเฟรมในแบบที่อัดวิดีโอไว้เนาะ
ก็ทำได้นะแม้แต่ตอนนี้ก็ทำได้
ใช่ทำดีกว่า
กด1 ทีไงแล้วก็เซฟย้อนหลัง3 นาที3 นาทีอ่ะชัวร์กว่า1 นาทีอาจจะไม่ทัน
something great something impressive
ดีมันสามารถอัดได้ทั้งแบบย้อนหน้าย้อนหลังจะห่อไปตรงๆเลยก็ได้แต่อย่าเลยอยู่ทางซ้ายของเหวเนี้ยถ้าห่อไปเดี๋ยวซันวิงก็ต้องโดนยิงอีกเดินไปนาดีแล้วถ้าห่อไปต้องเอาซันวิงลงจอดแบบ ลงพื้นแบบสนิทก่อนที่จะเข้าค่ายโจรข้างล่างน่าจะเป็นชุดมาแชลใหม่คือฉันขายชุดเก่าไปมันก็เลย ชุดใหม่มันเลยตกใจมา
หรอใช่หรอไม่ใช่ปะ
อะไรต้องการอะไร
ชุดที่เราใส่ประจำคือทำนี้หรอชุดนี้หรอสีฟ้าเลยหรอ
ใช่เรียงตามประเภทไม่ง่ายกว่าเหรออ๋อฉันเป็นคนเรียงเป็นอย่างนี้เองเพราะว่าหลังๆฉันใส่ชุดเลเจนดารี่นี่หว่า
ก็ใช่สิทำไมต้องเดินอ้อมอ่ะ
เดินตัดไปเลยไม่ได้เดินตัดไปเลยก็ได้
พยายามดูแบบ
These are the coordinates Vezra gave his henchmen in the Daunt. Time to see what the Eclipse are up to.
ถ้าจากจุดเซฟเลยอะสูงอยู่ตรงนี้ไม่สูงละ
Those machines look like they've been overridden. I better be careful. There's people here. Utaru. Are they being forced to excavate these ruins? Eclipse. They must be forcing the Utaru to work for them. I need to get into those ruins and find out what they're up to.
Whoa! อะไรพวกนี้มันจะไม่ได้ใส่อากาศ
มันไม่ใช่ชาวเทนักมันเป็นศัตรูกระจอกจากภาคที่แล้ว
ไม่เห็นจะมีคนสีส้มสักกี่คนหมดแล้วเหรอไม่หมดแล้วอ่ะ
ค่ายนี้มันมี2ชั้นด้านนอกด้านในน่าจะอยู่ข้างหลังหรือข้างล่างนะน่าจะเป็นแบบเครื่องจักรเห็นแกหรือเปล่านั่นไงวางกับดักแล้วรอให้มันเข้ามาโดนก็ยังได้เลยนะไม่ต้องหรอกหลังก็ไปเสียบได้ไม่แน่ใจว่าตายหรือเปล่า
ไม่ตายหรอก
น่าจะตายอยู่นะมันเป็นแค่สะท้อนเชอร์ไม่ใช่เอฟเฟกต์
what กดผิดนะคืออะไรอ่ะ
มีรีไมท์ตัวนี้ใส่หน้ากาก
แล้วทำไมมันถึงรู้ว่า
ก็แกฆ่าคนตอนที่มีคนกำลังมองอยู่สัตว์ประหลาด
เอ้ามันไม่มีคนหรอป่ะเป็นสัตว์ประหลาด
Deal with these guys.
ใช้ระเบิดควันก็ได้นะไม่ต้องหนีหัวตะกัวซุนขนาดนี้
ขึ้นตรงนี้ไงวะ
ขึ้นได้แต่ไม่แน่ใจว่าขึ้นได้ตอนนี้หรือเปล่านะ
สูงชันไม่มีทางจะให้ขึ้น
อาจจะต้องเข้าไปข้างในก่อนก็ได้คงจะอย่างนั้นแหละ
I need to take care of any Eclipse guards still around.
มันไม่แม่นแกทั้งธนูนี้ทั้งการรีโหลด3 ดอกแต่หน้ากากมันก็ไม่ค่อยแข็งเท่าไหร่เนาะตายด้วยไม่เหมือนหน้ากากเทนาร์
Going down.
ถึงเป็นต้นเกมแต่หน้ากากเทนาร์ก็ไม่โดนทีเดียวแตกหรอกแสดงว่าหน้ากากเขาที่มันไม่แข็งไม่เวิร์กกับแกยิงดอกเดียวดีกว่ายิงหลายดอกเลยแม่น
ก็เลยต้องยิงกันแทนใครสแกนมันมี ability ที่จะสแกน
มันมีอยู่แล้ว
เสือนะ
หมามีอยู่แล้ว
ไม่เบิร์มันหรอกไหนวะเมื่อกี้เห็นเบอร์หนึ่งอยู่
Good time to pull out shock ammo.
มีตัวอื่นกำลังมองอยู่ไหนก็หมุนกล้องไปเรื่อยๆเดี๋ยวก็เจอตัวไหนก็ไม่รู้เนาะอ่ะ
I can get it from my stash later. Pretty sure there were more overrun machines around. That's all of them. No, I need to get into these ruins. Stop whatever this mess was doing.
ไม่ต้องย่องแล้วหมดแล้ว
Hey! I can help you get in.
Let's talk.
How can I get in? How can I go up?
You there! I can help you. It won't open from this side. It's got some kind of special lock. Eclipse bastards. Good riddance!
So, Vezra found an actual fortress to hole up in.
Listen. If you're here to stop them, you could sneak in from the upper scaffold. We haven't reinforced all of the southern wall yet. Vezra's holed up on the other side of the pit.
Who are you? And the others?
I'm Yef. All of us are Utaru. The Eclipse have been prowling the borders of Plainsong, snatching up anyone they can. Would have worked me to death if you hadn't shown up.
So the Eclipse abducted you?
Yeah. I was out, exploring a couple weeks ago when they caught me.
Exploring?
Well, more like wandering and looking for scraps. Plainsong isn't such a fun place to be right now. Not much food, not much to do. Of course, it's 1,000 times better than this cesspool. Next time, I'll stay closer to home.
The others ran off. Will they be okay?
They'll run straight for Plainsong. No guarantees, but they'll probably make it. I'd be more worried about the ones still inside. They'll either be working or penned up.
I'll keep an eye out for them. Any idea what's waiting for me inside?
Eclipse goons, killer machines, dangerous weapons from the old ones.
What kind of weapons?
You think they'd tell me? I was lucky to go a day without a beating. The leader's always droning on about wielding the ancient power of death.
That sounds bad. You should probably head back.
And miss my chance to deliver some payback? I want to help.
Then stay here and let me handle the fighting. If I rescue anyone else inside, they'll be grateful to see a friendly face.
Well, luck be with you then. Guess I'll just sit back and enjoy the show.
Look at all this. Must have been some battle the old ones fought here.
All forward positions overrun. Can't raise USRC. Bottom line, we're dog meat. Any goddamn suggestions?
Still got an FAE. When the bots pour in, we detonate. Blow up a whole lot of tin cans. Take them with us.
Spiteful. I like it. Make it happen. See you in the sky, soldier.
If this is the bomb Vezra found, I really need to stop him.
Men of shadow, the blood and sweat of our slaves see this ancient battleground. And soon, we will reach our destiny.
ดึงกล่องลงมาได้
In this fortress, we construct the foundation of our empire. We, privileged few,
Quite an
will
operation,
rule
Eclipse
over
Heavy.
thousands.
ได้เมื่อกี้นี่แหละ
เอ้าแล้วนี่คือทำไมมันสแกนไม่ได้ ไม่ใช่ผู้ร้ายหรอผู้ร้ายเต็มเลยนะ
มันต้องเข้าไปอีกมั้งไปเอาหีบก่อน
หีบไหนอีกวะ ไม่ใช่อันนี้หรอ ก็อันนี้มันยังไม่เห็นน่ะ จะไปดึงออกมาจากไหน
มันอยู่ข้างนอกนั่น
No longer are we burdened by the partial masses. We are free. Free to conquer. We won't stop with Meridian. The known world will tremble as our shadow stretches across the land.
Shock could do a lot of damage.
Remember, only I can give you this gift. Only I can lead you. For I am no longer just a man. I wield the
Someone likes the sound of their own voice.
Man of shadow. The blood and sweat of our slaves seed this ancient battleground. And soon, we will reap our destiny.
Who is that?
ข้างบนนั้นก็ได้นะตาย2 ตัวเลย
We privileged few will rule over thousands.
Could be useful if I time it right.
They must have run off.
Hey! I'm still worried someone's out there.
No longer are we burdened by the Kasha masses. We are free. Free to conquer. And we will stop the meridian. The known world will tremble as our shadow stretches across the land.
ไม่มีคนแล้วเหรอเหลือแต่ไก่
Remember, only I can lead you. For I am no longer just a man. I wield the very
แต่ยัง
power
อัพ
of
ไม่เต็มก็เลย
death.
ยังไม่ได้แรงขนาดนั้นหรอกก็ยิงธนูสายฟ้าใส่อีก
เอ๊ะเราก็ต้องอยากได้แขนมันปะ
เฉย
Men of shadow, the blood and sweat of our slaves see this ancient battle.
Machine seizing up.
And soon we will reap our destiny.
อย่ายิงหน้าอกเก็บเอาไว้จะได้ติดโคเชล
Privileged few will rule over thousands.
ก็ยิงธนูสายฟ้าไป
เฮ้ยมันเหลือแต่ตัว
blood and sweat of our slaves seed this ancient town.
I gotta wait. Build up my stamina.
We will reach our destiny.
Those speakers have to be connected to a power source somewhere. Probably inside that big structure. Bet that's where I'll find it.
Upon this fortress, we construct the foundation of our empire. We, privileged few, will rule over thousands. No longer are we burdened by the Kasha masses. We are free. Free to conquer.
Pouch is full, but my pack has room.
We won't stop.
Otaru prisoners.
An outlander?
I gotta let them
Who
out.
is she?
Quick.
Help us!
Calm down, everyone. I'm gonna set you free.
Blessed thanks!
Time's up. Warbots are right outside. Inputting detonation sequence. Alpha, Charlie, Echo. Shit! Safety switches won't disengage. No time to do it manually. It's over. I failed. God, if you're listening, look out for my little girl.
Hang tight. I'll get you out of there. You're safe now. Get as far from here as you can.
What will you do?
Clean up this mess.
Alone? That's certain death.
Sure. For the bad guys. All of you, find a place to hide while I finish this. Now, to take care of Vezra.
The arts of the old ones are mine alone to command. By mastering them, I will secure our future.
Maybe you should secure your hideout first.
The savior of Marie. How kind of you, delivering...
Shut up, Vezra. It's over.
Hardly. You may have driven us from the Sundom, but now is the time for revenge.
That Ravager isn't gonna...
ต้องรีบๆเก็บของจากมันก่อนด้วยนะหลังจากฆ่ามันแล้ว
ไม่เข้าใจว่าทำไมถึงเข้ามาได้
Gotta take it out fast.
ำไมไม่เปลี่ยนเอ๊ะทำไมกูไม่เปลี่ยนชุด
Are you gonna make it easy? How is she doing that?
I have to clear my stamina.
ไม่รู้จักเลิกยิง
ติดแอร์ติดเลย ฝนตกวันนี้พิเศษนะ
หงุดหงิดรำคาญ
How is she doing that?
ทำไมไม่โดนวะ
โยกหัวนิดเดียวก็หลบพ้นแล้ว
She can't just vanish.
There. Much better.
Give it up.
ทำไมไม่โดนวะขยับดิไม่โดนได้ไงวะเนี่ยไหนไปไหนเนี่ยไม่เห็นหน้ามันหน้ามันไม่มีหน้าก็เป็นบ้าเป็นบ้าทำไมมันไม่กินอ่ะโอ้จังคือมันมีเอฟเฟกต์มาบังทำให้เรายิงมันไม่ได้อย่างเงี้ยหรอเอฟเฟกต์มันเพื่อที่จะให้เรายิงไม่โดนอย่างเงี้ย
เปล่าก็แค่มันจะโจมตีแรงขึ้นเฉยๆแต่ไอ้เรื่องมองไม่เห็นนั่นเป็นผลพลอยได้ของมัน
ฉันว่ามันตั้งใจที่จะเป็นอย่างนี้ฉันไม่เคยเจอศัตรูอ้าวไม่มีเฮี้ยอะไรให้กูเลยกูต้องมาเซตใหม่หมดเลยหรอจริงดิ
ฉันว่าใช้เครื่องยิงลูกระเบิดหรือไม่ก็หอกปลา
แกฉันใช้อะไรอย่างอื่นไม่เป็นเลยเว้ยฉันไม่ได้คิดว่าฉันจะต้องมาหัดอะไรต่อหน้าบอสทุกครั้ง คือถ้าฉันจะเล่นอย่างนั้นได้ฉันต้องไปเล่นอีพวกแบบพิษหรือไม่ก็ฮันเตอร์กราวอะไรพวกเนี้ยฉันไม่ได้เล่นอะไรพวกนั้นเลยซึ่งมันก็ไม่จำเป็นที่จะต้องแบบพลิกแพงอะไรแบบนั้น
ระเบิดมันมีให้ใช้แต่ภาคที่แล้วแล้ว
ทำไมฉันต้องจำได้ด้วยวะเป็นไม่คือแกแอสซูมอะไรก็ไม่รู้อะใช่มันเถอะ
That Ravager isn't gonna make things easy. Gotta take it out fast.
ไม่ติดด้วยติดปะไม่โดน
หัว normal อ่ะมันจะได้สู้กับเสือแบบเดี่ยวๆพักหนึ่งกว่าที่นั่นจะก็มาร่วมวงดูเหมือนจะยากไว้ให้แกสู้กับทางได้จอแบบตัวๆอย่างนี้นะ
ไม่ได้คาดหวังจะโดน
มันไม่เกี่ยวกับว่าแกจะต้องลำบาก
มันเป็นหมดยาก
เพราะไม่งั้นมันจะง่ายเกินไปแหละไม่มีความท้าทายมากไม่ยิงเลยเนาะโอ้โหไม่ยิงเลย
อ๋อทำไมไม่ยิงอ่ะโอ้นี่แหละทำไมไม่ยิงเฮ้ยทำไมอ่ะ
ยิงปืนสายฟ้าใส่
ทำไมกูถึงยิงปืนสายฟ้า
ก็แกเลือกผิด
เฮ้เนี่ยนะ
ก่อนหน้านี้แกเลือกผิดไงอ๋อเดี๋ยวอ๋อรู้ละไอ้ธนูเนี้ย
ยิงโดนคออะไรมันแน่
มันมีโอกาส 4% ที่มันจะติดสายฟ้าแค่นั้นแหละ
What the fuck
คือคุณสมบัติของมันชาร์ปช็อต
4% หรือ 25% ป่ะ
ไม่ใช่นี่มัน 25% ถ้าศัตรูติดสายฟ้าแต่ธนูชาร์ปช็อตโอกาส 4% ที่จะติดสายฟ้า
ไหนวะ
ก็นี่ใช่ชาร์ปช็อตไหมล่ะมาดูอะไรตรงนี้ล่ะ
2%
โอ้ 2% เอง 4% ถ้าหากว่าอัพเต็มความจริงไม่ได้ใช้ชาร์ปช็อตน่าจะเป็นแบบติดคอยคริติคอลนะ
เมื่อกี้ฉันใช้อะไรตรงนี้
จะไปติดคอยคริติคอลให้ชาร์ปช็อตก่อนแน่
ทำไมอ่ะ
มันจะได้แบบมีโอกาสยิงติดคีย์บ้างอะไรบ้างฉันใช้มันไม่มีทั้งคู่เลยมั้งอยู่กับธนูอีกอันหนึ่งหรือเปล่าน่าจะอยู่นะไอ้คริติคอลก็เปลี่ยนธนูเอาก็ได้
หน้าตาไงยังไม่รู้เลยไอคอนคริติคอลหน้าตาไงคืออันนี้หรอ
2 อันบนคือคริติคอล
มันคุ้มที่จะเปลี่ยนไหม
ไม่รู้แล้วแต่แกเลยถ้าเห็นว่ามันยุ่งยากมากจะไม่เปลี่ยนก็เชิญ
นี่มันแรงกว่าเห็นมันไม่ใช่ไหมนี่มันแรงกว่าคือเราไม่ต้องทำอะไรมันลงมา อยู่ไหนแล้วเนี่ย เฮ้ย หายไปได้ไง
What I wouldn't give to watch you die.
You'd have to try a lot harder for that.
Not with this. We'll both be gone in an instant. Help!
เปิดมันช้าไปมาก
รอบนี้ไม่ได้คนของเราไปเจอใช่ไหม
คนไม่เราเว้ย
ไม่ได้มีอะไรพิเศษอะไร
มีแค่อะแดปเตอร์ม่วง
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
I hoped you just beat the snot out of these bastards, but this is beautiful.
The others. I told them to hide. Are they?
Everyone's okay. They all found a safe place. I figure we'll camp out here until we get our strength back up. Then I'll take everyone back to Plainsong.
Thanks, Yev.
Listen, sometimes during his ramblings, Vezra mentioned his former comrades. Said they'd arrive any day now. Are we safe?
I don't know. But I intend to find out.
It looks like Vezra spent some time in here. We'll take a look around. Find out if there's any more Eclipse we need to worry about.
Loyal Eclipse. If you're seeing this, it means you've left the Sundom in search of something to follow. Your journey is almost over. Follow the sun beyond the gates of barren light. And bask in the glow of future conquest. A new empire awaits.
I've seen this before. I think that's the last of them.
I left word in the Daunt. If the others are still alive, they'll find it and try to join me here.
Not if I take them out first, which I will.
Five tribes. 5 bombs. That's what I need. With their capitals in ruins, they will have no choice but to submit to my rule.
I'll say this for Vezra. He dreamed big. Guess that's all I need to know. I should talk to Yev. Let him know what I found.
What did you find?
Vezra's comrades are dead. The Utaru have nothing to fear from the Eclipse anymore. And neither does the rest of the world.
Well then. Can't imagine there's anything a scrawny forager like me could ever do for someone like you, but if you ever need a favor, you can find us in Plainsong. I hope you make it there.
I can refill my pouch with these later.
Got a quarter ton.
Here we
go.
กันเนาะ
That Oswald camp Delana and I were trying to find should be around here.
Thought I was done for. So then I scrambled myself up a tree. Got
insights later on. Almost ready to go? Take it easy today, okay?
Are your stories always so...
engaging.
Yeah, that.
Ah!
If I have to eat horse doing it one more time.
You'd left by now.
Is writing machines a thing now? Because I saw other people doing it.